What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical average American here today to react and learn about unbelievable facts about the UK. And I do mean unbelievable. I found this little Reddit discussion here, and it's literally talking about what facts do you know about the UK that when you explain it to people, they don't believe you. Literally the definition of unbelievable. So perfect, right? Anyway, I was also just excited because with these kinds of Reddit discussions, you never quite know what you're gonna get, which is, I don't know, kind of makes it exciting in a way, right? Who knows what kind of weird, unbelievable facts we have here. So let's take a look. So examples of some that when you explain to people, they go, no, that can't be right, and don't believe you. Okay, about the UK. Some examples include UK police officers are not employees, and thus most employment law does not direct apply to them. Oh, police officers in the UK are not employees? Why? So employment law doesn't apply to them? Employment law? Like time off and how they're paid? And how are police officers not employees of the government, honestly, right? What? That is weird. That probably causes a bunch of weird stuff. Um, Guernsey is not in the UK. Guernsey. I don't know what Guernsey is. Should it be in the UK? Do people think it's in the UK? Let me look at it on a map. Oh, it's an island, huh? Okay, if you zoom out. Wait a minute. Oh, it's right in between France and England? Guernsey. I didn't know about this island. I mean, do people think it's part of the UK? I didn't have any thoughts towards this island until this moment, but now I know it's not in the UK. Okay. What is it technically a part of? Is it its own sovereign entity or something? There is no such thing as a common law wife. Slightly different in Scotland. Okay. Common law wife. That's when you live with a partner for so long without getting married that you're just considered married. I think that's what that means. Doesn't exist in the UK. Okay. You can just hang out with each other forever and you won't be married. Okay. That's a fun fact. No single point in the UK is more than 75 miles from the coast. Is that? I mean, when you look at the structure of it, that kind of makes sense. That is so wild. Wait, how? No point is more than 75 miles from the coast. That is crazy. Wow, that's actually cool. I like it's a totally different mindset living in America your whole life because so much of the United States is nowhere close to water or the coast or the ocean, and you're just kind of used to that. It's so interesting to think that if you live in the UK, you're just a couple hours away from the beach, the coast, at any given moment. That's pretty cool to think about. And not at all something I think about living here. Um, okay, what other kinds of comments do we have here? Um, every year, children make life-size dolls of a terrorist, which we burn on top of huge fires while setting off fireworks to celebrate catching and torturing him. Okay, that is a that would be an unbelievable fact. Except I know that one. That's bonfire night. Bonfire night, right? I've learned about that. And you do make a lot of fires and you burn yeah, you burn dolls of it is when you put it like that, it is kind of strange, but also kind of fun too. I watched a video of that. It was actually pretty entertaining. People were going kind of crazy, uh, in a good way. Um, there are 3 million people trapped in flammable, defective flats, and the government are forcing loans on flat owners to protect developers that built them. Oh my gosh. Man, this is the obscure, kind of really niche, unbelievable facts that I come here for, that I come to Reddit for. 3 million people in the UK living in flammable Defective flats. God, that is not good. No part of that is good, actually. Jeez. Edinburgh is west of Bristol. This is another one where I don't quite know what the reference is here. Edinburgh, capital of Scotland, is west of Bristol? Well, where is Bristol? Don't laugh at me for this. Bristol. I'm terrible with locations of places. If I pull it up on the map, okay. Yeah, I mean, technically it is like a little bit west of Bristol, right? Like in the up and down. They're obviously north and south of each other, but it looks like Edinburgh is west of Bristol. Is that like unbelievable for some reason? Or am I missing something here? Okay. 21% of houses in the UK are over 150 years old. 21% of houses in the UK are over 150. That's incredible. But yeah, I do think of like houses in the UK of being like older for some reason. A lot of them look kind of like in that older style as well. Some of the stuff I've seen on YouTube. Wow. And a lot of them have like two faucets, hot and cold, right? That's kind of an artifact of like older houses. It's not uncommon to find people living in houses that predate American independence. No way. Man, that's kind of like a lot of people in America love older houses too. So this is kind of cool. I mean, it might be a testament to how well they were built, that they're still like up and livable. Or maybe they're falling apart like the flammable flats. Who knows? Okay. There is that was a good one, by the way. That was a good fact. 21% 150 years old houses. That's kind of unbelievable. That was a good one. There is only one official language in the UK, and that is Welsh in Wales. Others may be de facto recognized, but only one official de jure. So in the UK, English is not an official language, but Welsh is because of Wales? Wait. Let me type it in. I'm Googling in it. Official language of the UK. I want to see what Google has to say about this. This says an official language is English and British Sign Language. So, and it says Welsh is a de jure official language of Wales. I don't know. Is this true? Only one official language in the UK? I don't know. That is a good one. I think America is the same, having no official language. Really? Maybe this is something you can't really Google? I don't know exactly the legality behind this, but I would think English is an official language of America and the UK. I don't know. Maybe technically not? I don't know. You can walk into a hospital, get treatment, and then walk out. Okay. What is this? This is a joke or something. What is this a joke about? Healthcare? Like, you can walk into... Unbelievable facts about the UK. You can walk into a hospital, get treatment, and walk out. Okay, maybe that's like... You can do that in America, too. Just might cost you a bunch of money. Is that the joke? I don't know. You don't need to have your driver's license when driving? Is that right? That is such a, like, making sure you have your driver's license on you at all times is drilled into your mind as an American, growing up in America. You better have your driver's license, like, not only when you're driving, just like all the time, because you will get carded when you're buying alcohol. They will ask for it. And if you get pulled over in a car and you don't have your license, that's... I mean, I've never actually experienced that because the fear was put into me of not having it, but I don't know. It would be bad. Like, be bad. Be bad. Oh, that one really got me going. Funny, of all things, the driver's license. That London has foxes wandering all over the place. Does it? London has foxes? I've never associated London with having foxes. Wild foxes? Roaming? I mean, that's kind of cool, but also kind of scary. What? I have never heard that. Foxes in London? Can I look that up? Foxes. Oh, foxes in London? Yeah, I mean, it does come up. 10,000 foxes. What? The London Wildlife Trust estimates that there are 10,000 foxes in the capital? What? And it's been stable for several decades? Huh? What? That's a good one, too. Unbelievable fact, but you know what? I'll believe it. Okay. Also, that nighttime noise of foxes mating is seared into a few million people's brain. The sound of foxes mating is seared into millions of UK inhabitants or Londoners' brains. Okay. That is a fun fact if ever I heard one. That is very obscure. I don't know if I needed to know that, but I know that now. Okay. Rabbits, chickens, pheasants are not native to the UK, but are now everywhere. Really? Rabbits you do see running around America, kind of normally. Not chickens or pheasants. Huh, but they're probably native to somewhere in America. Man, I don't know. Not, but apparently they are roaming the UK. They have taken over the UK. Okay. Okay. Apples are not native to the UK. Apples were planted by the Romans. Wow, and it's people think of it as a very English fruit. That is weird. Huh. These facts are so random in the best way possible. In a lot of chip shops, you don't get vinegar on your chips. It's something called non-brewed condiment. In a lot of I don't understand what any of this means. In a lot of chip shops, don't chips in the UK mean fries? You don't get vinegar on your chips. Do you want vinegar on your chips? It's something called non-brewed condiment? What? I feel like I'm missing something. I don't know what's going on. Then this person said, I thought you were fibbing, but I Googled it, and you're right. Chips, you don't get vinegar. I don't know. Do you want vinegar? What? What? I don't get it. I don't understand. When people complain about the transgressions of the English in history, it's worth noting most of those English were Normans who refused to even learn the native language. Normans from Normandy? Normans. Okay. Lollipop ladies. I'm scared to look this up, but I'm going to do it. Lollipop ladies, what does this mean? Crossing guard? It's a crossing guard. Lollipop lady or man is a crosswalk attendant. What? Is it is the unbelievable fact that you call them lollipop ladies? Oh, is it because they're holding a big stop sign and it looks like a big lollipop? Oh my god. Wait, I think I get it. Oh my gosh. Okay. I like it. I don't know what's unbelievable about it, but there you go. I still learned something. The national animal of Scotland is a unicorn. Huh? Let me Google this. That is unbelievable. Oh my god, it's true. It's true. The national animal of Scotland is a unicorn. What? What? This is my go-to Scotland fact. Even had a few Scots not believe me. Apparently, it's the only mythological animal that can kill a lion? The national animal of England. Oh, wow. This goes deep. Oh my. The national animal of Scotland is a unicorn. That might be the winner so far of unbelievable facts. People don't expect how much of the national economy is focused on London. Oh, that makes sense to me. Traveling on any route that is not a main artery to London is more expensive, slower, and worse quality roads. No, I would believe that. London is just a freaking powerhouse, like global like destination. So that's kind of sad that some other roads don't get as much love and attention, but I understand the like prioritizing London thing. I guess that makes sense to me. I once explained how Argos worked to an American. He was very confused. I'm confused. Argos, another thing I have to look up. What is this? Argos, I'll look up Argos UK. It's a store? Order online. It's a retail company. What do they sell? Home, garden, appliances, toys, video games. I once explained how Argos works to an American. Find in the catalog, fill out a form, join the queue to pay, join the queue to collect. Huh. It's like online shopping from before online shopping. You still have to go to the physical shop. Oh. It's, oh my gosh, you fill stuff out in a catalog and go get it? Like, and you submit that as a form, then you just join a line and pay and get your thing? It's kind of like the precursor to online shopping. That is, okay, I guess I get it. I think I get it. I guess I believe it. In the UK, dogs can't look up. What does that mean? What on earth does that mean? I feel like this is a joke I'm not getting. You're right, I don't believe this one. It's unbelievable. I don't believe it. Dogs can't look up. Is this a joke? Can I Google this? What does that mean? Dogs can, in fact, look up. When it's true, their ability to look upwards isn't quite so pronounced as their human dog owners. What? The idea that our canine friends can't look up is simply urban legend. It's urban legend. Ha, fib. I don't know. Is this a joke? I don't get it. Wales is not in England. I can see a lot of people not really. I mean, most Americans don't even know, like, where Wales is. No offense to Wales, but Americans don't even know the difference between Britain and England. They think it's the same thing. So they definitely have no shot at knowing Wales is not in England. Yeah. In fairness, there's still some people in the UK who don't realize Ireland is a separate country. Huh. One I learned from a foreign friend. In the UK, we have a massive amount of words for the state of being drunk, and you can invent your own. Phil Mitchelled, cabbaged, steaming, zonked, steamrolled, spannered. This isn't common in other countries. Yeah, yeah. That's a very endearing quality of the UK. Lots and lots of different fun ways to say drunk. Oh my, that's a good one. That's a good one. 25 Celsius is considered a heat wave. What's 25 Celsius to Fahrenheit? Just for the little American here. 77. That's like getting warm, but a heat wave? That's considered a heat wave in the UK. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the UK climate is different. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't actually know that. That the UK ended the slave trade and spent so much on doing so, it paid the debt off in 2015. If you've been a taxpayer in the UK in the last 10 years, you've helped end the slave trade. Oh, wonderful. What else we got here? There are some cracking owl sanctuaries. Does cracking mean like awesome? There's some awesome owl sanctuaries? Okay. Cool. I guess I believe that. It's semi-unbelievable. I mean, cracking owl sanctuaries, that's high praise. Most police officers don't have guns. I learned about this one. This was unbelievable to me. This was unbelievable because in America, like, police officers are synonymous with having a gun. That's like the point in America. Police officer has a weapon, keeps order, keeps the law. If they didn't have a weapon, there'd probably be more crime in America, probably just because people would think they could take advantage of the situation, maybe. You know, if they knew the officer was unarmed, then I feel like that wouldn't be good because we've kind of formed our whole law and order policing system around that fact that the officers are armed with a gun. So that really did, for better or worse, might I add. And that one really did blow my mind, learning how different the UK is. And it's kind of like admirable, like actually, just knowing that law and order is kept in the UK by police officers who do not need to carry a gun. That's amazing. That's awesome. That's like very respectable. So, yeah. That the power grid accounts for when all the kettles will be simultaneously turned on during adverts. I mean, honestly, I believe this. I don't know if this is a joke, but I believe it. This is practical. You gotta account for all those tea kettles coming on at once during advertisements. That's good. That's funny. During big games? Oh my god, that's funny. There's no such thing as ID. There's passport, driver's license, but I've never had someone mention an identity card. Well, I guess it's kind of similar in America. We just have a driver's license that we basically call an ID. Sounds like it's kind of similar. Okay. Queen is the monarch of the United Kingdom, not England. Right. I mean, that actually makes sense to me. So her title isn't Queen of England. That's a good point. A lot of Americans referred to her as the Queen of England, not the Queen of the United Kingdom. Huh. Let me look up King Charles and see what it says. King Charles III. Does it say he's the what? The king of what? King of... Can I look this up? King of the United Kingdom. It says up here. It does say King of the United Kingdom. Okay. Yeah, not just England. British is not an accent. Well, to Americans it is. To Americans, the British accent. There's only one, for sure. No, like, I totally get this. It's silly that we even generalize like that, because in America, there's all these different crazy accents all over America. Same exact thing in the UK. All sorts of different accents. There's no just UK accent or British accent. Americans definitely generalize on that one. Okay. Well, you know what? I enjoyed this. These are... wait, some of the favorite comments are... Many chippies do not actually serve vinegar, but a non-brew condiment. I didn't understand this one. I really don't understand what we're talking about here. I'm sorry. The chippies, the vinegar, I don't know. This is a UK thing. I don't know. We have more tornadoes than people think. Rabbits, chickens, pheasants, and apples are not native to the UK. There is a law against handling salmon in suspicious circumstances. Okay. And with that, I'm satisfied. This was a actually very, very entertaining list of unbelievable facts about the UK. The vast majority of which I'd never heard before. So this was great. And as promised, they were ridiculously random, which is kind of how you figure out some of the stuff you're never going to learn any other way. Just these random discussions. So I love it for that. Very enjoyable. Anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to the UK culture, stuff about the UK I've never seen before, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.